We're back with a new season of Hong Kong racing and a new season of Racing to Win as well. Great to have your company. Got it all covered. The 10 races, headlined, of course, by the HKSAR Chief Executives Cup. I'm Andrew Lejeune. I'm pleased to say I'm joined by form analyst in Paul Lally and race caller Mark McNamara as well. And Mark, looks like you've summered well. You'll be raring to go for Sunday.
Absolutely, Andrew. Wonderful to be back racing. So many what-ifs to come for the new season. New trainers David Hayes is back. Alexi Bedell returns for his first full season in Hong Kong as well, just to name a couple. And the post-John Moore era begins on Sunday.
It certainly does. Plenty to look forward to, though, Paul, as well as far as jackpots are concerned. You've got a new bet type for us as well.
Yeah, we have. We're really looking forward to this. It's called the Forecast. It's called Exacta in some countries as well. So it's basically a quinella, but a straight quinella. So you pick the horse to win, the horse to run second. You've got to get it in the correct order. So the dividend should be pretty good. It's also merging with the trio pool. So there'll be a lot of liquidity in the market. So it's a really good bet type to try this season. We've got some really good jackpots as well. Starting off, the triple trio is going to get 17 million starting in that. So we're expecting that to get up to 25 million. And we've also got, in the last 5 races, we're going to put $1 million into the quartet and the first 4 merge pools as well. So plenty of jackpots to get your teeth into for opening day.
I love the fact that we are putting the extra money in there to the jackpots. Right, there's plenty to get through for the first day of the new season with the 10 races on the programme, all of them on the turf. We race on the A course as well. Of course, this is meeting number 1 of 88, which takes us through the final meeting at Happy Valley in July. So we start off with a Class 5 here over the mile, headed by Who's Horse. He'll roll forward from barrier number 6. Enjoyable Success gets the blinkers back on. He's one win at Happy Valley over the 2,200 metres. Willful drops in class, first time in this grade. Joy Master is a course and distance winner for Casper Founds and Joe Moreira. Green Generation down the field in his last start, back out of last season over the 2,200 metres. He drops in trip. The Full Bloom, now he's a 5-time winner. That's nothing to be sneezed at in this sort of class. And then down to Art of Raw and then Fortune Buddy, who's still a maiden after 9 starts so far. As far as Chung Fa's concerned, Willful, Braver Empowered, the Full Bloom and Fortune Buddy have all spent some time up north of the border in the off-season. And
our first race of the season, Andrew, expected to be a good to slow tempo with Who's Horse and Art of Raw, the likely leaders here. About 3 in front of Great Smart, Amazing Agility, 3 wide, Green Generation and the Full Bloom. Couple of lines of 3 behind them with Fortune Patrol 3 out. Plenty of cover around Enjoyable Success and Fortune Buddy Paul.
First of all, we'll have a look at it. It's Who's Horse. He's had plenty of work leading into the opening day here. He's had a few runs down in Class 5. He has run 4th before. The horse works well and looks nice and ready to go for being the top weight in the first. Enjoyable Success. You can see he was pushed out a little bit. Blake Shin did ask him to do a bit. He's got the blinkers on, starting off here over 1,600 metres, but horse was sweating up a little bit, but Michael Chang seems to have the horse going nice enough. And the Full Bloom, as Andrew mentioned at the start, he's a 5-time winner in this grade. Look, he's had 2 trials leading into it, so he's a very fit horse as well. And 2 even sectionals for him to finish off. He looks very good, I thought. All right,
OK, we'll get back to him in due course. Let's start off, though, with a look at 3 runners here in Fortune Patrol, Who's Horse and Amazing Agility. And if the speed map is right then, Mark, then Who's Horse and possibly Art of Raw might get their own way in front here.
They might indeed, and we've got Fortune Patrol there in the blue cap. Now, he was slowly away in this trial, so he was able to make ground along the inside and sneak home. Who's Horse runs 6th. He's had 3 trials. This is the 3rd of them leading up towards his return to racing tomorrow. An Amazing Agility. He settled last, and he only managed to pass 1 horse late, Paul. He was the one of the 3 that you can probably discount from this trial.
Yeah, blinkers will come off. Tongue tie will go back on him. He is an 8-year-old now. He is a 3-time winner, but look, he is getting on a bit in age. Amazing Agility, so I didn't put him in there.
All right, that's Amazing Agility, Fortune Buddy and Who's Horse. Art of Raw, Paul, possibly the other lamplighter, but his win was over further than this. But he has shown a bit of dash over shorter trips in the past. Yeah, look, he did leading into his first couple of runs of last season. He's just a 1-time winner, as you mentioned, over from his 33 starts. Look, he's got barrier number 8, Dylan Moorboard. He comes in with a lightweight. He'll go forward. But as you just said, I thought 1,600 might be a little bit stiff for him.
His trial was nice. He was getting a little weary towards the end. They were starting to close in again at the finish of the race, but it's a Class 5 and he should land in just about the right spot.
All right, well, as far as the trip is concerned, shouldn't be an issue for Joy Master, as he is a course and distance winner and represents the Casper Found stable. And Joe Moreira, Zach Purton sits out the first, so Joe gets a free hit, if you like, in this opening contest, Mark.
He does. He just gets held up here, Joy Master. You can see him just pushing into the clear now. Now, he has won, as you said, over 1,600 metres. Joe Moreira rode him on that occasion. Draws nicely in barrier number 3, and Joe's on for his 4th steer on the horse on Sunday, Paul.
Yeah, now he's dropped 22 pounds as well coming into the race, so he's a pretty fit horse. He's got barrier number 3. As you mentioned, Joe Moreira does know the horse quite well. He did finish off this race quite nicely over 14. The 16 looks ideal, so look, I'll put him in and included him as well.
All right, and he's come up as our early favourite as well, Paul, Joy Master. Did we see the winner there, do you think, in those clips?
Well, I thought we might have seen him in the track work. There's a horse that's won 5 races here, which is the Full Bloom. He's had those 2 trials, so I think he's cherry ripe to come into this race. He is a multiple winner in Class 4. Joy Master, the one we just saw, Who's Horse as well. We've seen him, and Fortune Patrol. So, look, 3 of the 4 are the ones in the clip, and the other one in the track work. 10, 5, 1 and 3 for me.
Fortune Patrol to win the first race out of the Millard stable. Antoine Hemlin will take the ride. He has drawn out in barrier number 12. He's placed his only start over 1,600 metres. That's in Hong Kong, and made some ground. As long as he doesn't miss the start, he was a little tardy in that trial. 5 Joy Master to run second, 1,600 metres looks ideal. Didn't mind the trial of Art of Raw, thought he might work forward off the speed map. And at number 10, the Full Bloom, as you boys have been saying, Andrew, is a 5 race winner. 3, 5, 11 and 10.
I've ended up with Fortune Patrol as well. As long as they don't get too far away in front, I think Fortune Patrol looked good in that trial. He can close off, and Millard and Hamlin struck up a pretty good relationship at the back end of last season.